let's get this party started. Hello there. A bunch of stuff going on today in a lot of games because of April Fool's Day, which is fun. Looks like the Hell's Hades artifact distractor's busted also. Trying to get that to work. It's a party. Morning man, you super early. Yeah, I kind of just want to get everything done today. Let's do Grim Forest. We're on the normal. All right, let's tackle all these 200s real quick. Oh, I am streaming right now. Raid trolling today? Yeah, I know, man. All kinds of stuff. The chicken avatar. The mystery shard thing. Oh my god, double drops on mystery shards is so silly. And then you have to do 1,000 of them. If you got the PC client, you can escape out of the animation real quick, and it's a lot faster. You're 1 energy and 5-star chicken while it's hot. Yeah. You get like 1 energy. They give you such weird stuff, man. It's funny. Chicken avatar. I still like my sheep avatar. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Oh my god, the turtles are bonkers. Alright, well, let's see here. Let's do the 200s and then we'll go up to the higher ones. Confirm Hilvy, Marius, boom, boom, boom. That should be good. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah. Just kidding. You've been up. It's been 2 months, right? Oof. The code with 1 energy. Yeah, it had. This is the code. It gives you like 1 energy, but it also has a 5-star chicken in it, and then it has some other stuff. It's pretty funny though. There's 1 mystery shard in it also. So dumb. I feel like that's the kind of April Fools I like. Mid-game joke, yeah. It's the Wolf. How are you doing, my guy? Dude, I finished the tournament. Like on that new account. I finished all of it. I maxed out all the rewards. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm done. I finished in 8 days all of the tournament requirements. Epic. All right, I'm just kind of looking for the 200s. Not those though. I don't like those. All right, Mikage. I haven't logged in Marvel Strike Force yet either. I was kind of curious. Hilvy and 4 turtles. That'll be awesome. Yeah, the common summon rush is funny. Yeah. Double drop rares and uncommons. Oh my, and the uncommons, oh man, I have one uncommon at 60, and that's Armiger. I'm not gonna take any other. Who has got uncommons for that? Who has time for that? Right? Is anybody gonna do that event? It's just trolly, right? All of it's just kind of a troll. Just the fact that you have to open 1,000 mystery shards is kind of annoying. I already got through like 600. Oh, they'll probably do it at yeah, that makes sense. Probably do it at reset. 200s. Mid-game joke? Okay. Are you on iPhone? If you're on iPhone, you have to do it on the website. Yeah. You have to go here to do it. If you're on iPhone. Otherwise, if you're on the PC client or Android, you can do it right in game. Yeah. Yeah. All right, 200. I'm looking for 200s. This is not the hard one, so it's not. I'm gonna go to 225s here. Not those guys though. I don't like fighting those guys. All right, that's good. Oh, well, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. If I can be of any help, let me know. Oh wow, this is not a lot. Uh, Holy moly. I don't know why I'm putting this on manual because I want to convert. There you go. Roster roast beef. Oof. Level 40 though? Yeah. 225s. I might have to start doing the 225s. Oh, wait, we got this over here. Unavailable location. Oh, wait, well, we're going that way. A mimic? I don't want to do the mimic. All right, Jay Leave. All right, we'll do yours. Yes, I want to do that. Hangout. Ping me on Discord real quick to say hi. We'll do that. The only problem is the Hell Hades tool is not working, and I do depend on that to do efficient reviews. So I can't really do them right now until that goes back online. I know they're working on it. The guy, there was a message from them like an hour ago. All right. We're looking for 200s, but not the mimics or whatever. Yeah, it's just not up right now. I like, well, let's do something different. Let's do just all out destruction. Efficient review is trash, yeah. Well, I mean, I hate to admit it that I know some people will take the view of, you don't need to use it, just do it all yourself. You know what? It's just so much faster to like sort through all the good characters in your roster, pull up team suggestions. The ability for me to see if if there's glaring omissions on gear, it's just so much faster. It's just an efficiency issue. I do think that the optimizer can lead you astray. And can handicap you from learning a lot of the mechanics in the game. All right, let's go for the 225s. I don't really want to. All right, let's just do this guy. 1.8 million. Okay, I can do that. But yeah, I'm not, and I gotta say that using the tools on there got me to understand a lot of mechanics. But if I'm being honest, at the beginning of the game, it's a little bit overwhelming. And if it wasn't for like Yumi Love or Hell Hades, I don't think I could have absorbed everything right away. Like, I feel like I have to take things in pieces. You know what I mean? You like watching them? Yeah, the roster reviews? Yeah, they're fun. We had a good one yesterday, I thought. All right, we did that. Let's back out of this. Let's do that. Let's see. We'll use you. I think I'm just gonna do it like this. And not even worry about it. I think I could explode this guy pretty quickly. Oh, he didn't do the, well. Well, that's one way of beating it. Holy shit. Right? That's one way of beating it. Speed HP, speed attack, HP. Yeah, we're gonna do speed HP. That's one way of beating it. All right, are we doing the 225s now? Yeah, we're doing 225s. Let's go up here. Is that Odin? I kind of feel like doing more aggressive. Let's do it like that. That's more fun. Roshan King Avatar, it's great, right? What? I've been trying to use it, but it's not doing what I was hoping to do. Oh, the Hell Hades optimizer? Yeah. There's a learning curve on it. For sure. There's a learning curve. Okay. 225. Yeah, we're going for 225s. Well, that's an easy one. Let's do Hilvy and 3 turtles and some Wukong. Oof. Oof. No, go after Alva. Over here. Hit her. Yeah. There we go. Don't forget CC goes live today, so you can set to even season 21. You add that list of MSF stuff for today. CC, I can set my defense today, right? But it doesn't, the gameplay doesn't start until Friday. Is that what you're saying, Nerb? Yeah, we'll get there. Okay. All right, we're looking for 225s or lower. See what this looks like. 5.6 million. Let's come back to that. Do this one first since it's right next to me. All right, we're going to do Theodosia, Marius. Huh. Let's just go all. Oof. I have Charlie in about an hour if he's not asleep. Oh, actually, in 40 minutes if he's not asleep, I may tend to Charlie, which may mean quitting the stream. We'll see. Marius is so good. Holy shit. Kind of dumb, actually, how good he is. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Let me screen grab that. Oh, thank you. Oh, I like these 225s. Let's keep doing that. Oh, look at what's kicked at. We're finding all kinds of stuff over here. All right, Hilvy, 2 turtles, and a partridge and a pear tree. Let's do Lydia. Kind of like 2 supports and 3 attackers sometimes. Kind of like in general. Sometimes it's 3 supports, but I feel like 2 supports is a good number. This depends on what you're doing, I guess. But I even have team comps, like my Chimera team comp is 4 supports, 1 attacker. That's wild, right? Same thing, and most of my Hydra teams are 2 attackers, 4 supports. It's a wild ratio, if you think about it. Let's see what's over here. Ambush? Okay, we'll do it. Support. Now we just need a bunch of attackers. All right, so we got 2 supports, 3 attackers. I don't find the normal on this to be particularly challenging. Epic resistance attack. I don't really care about attack. Yeah, these aren't that great anyways. I do like the resistance, so I'll do that. What do we got? Let's do you. Theodosia and 3 turtles and another attacker. Only thing I don't like about Theodosia is you have to switch forms on her. And then if I get trouble, I'll switch her back. Actually, all the mythicals are kind of a hassle without programming them. I mean, it does give them like 2 different kits, so they're a lot more flexible for sure. Like, she's got a full offensive kit and a full defensive kit. But it's a hassle to toggle between the 2. Like, it won't do it automatically. They'll just stay on the defensive kit. Well, this is interesting. I got 2 cleansers. Or let's get rid of this guy over here first. There we go. That's what we're looking for. All right. Do I want to do the 225 guy? All right. Reward 5.6 million. All right. These can actually be pretty tricky. Well, it's not going to be. Not with this team comp. All right. We're going to just explode this. 5.6 million. All right, here we go. All right, is it going to kill me, though? These little pings? Yeah, they can. Well, on hard, this is so much... This guy's a total pain in the ass on hard. Just absolutely bonkers ridiculous. All right, is that it? Yeah. I don't find that he's that bad on the normal. Oh, no, yeah, this is very different than Marvel Strike Force. All right, we're doing the 225s and higher. All right, we'll do the 200 reward. We need to get 1.8 million damage. Well, we got... That's probably the perfect team comp. Theodosia and 4 turtles. Well, that's random to get that. I got lucky on my draw. What was the chest on this? Oh, it doesn't even show the chest. Yeah, the turtles, yeah. Oh, they're busted. The turtles are so broken. Oh, this was only... I only needed to get 1.8 million. All right, we're done with that. $225. TMNT used to be curse words in the comics back today. If you say so. Theodosia, support. Damage. What kind of damage? What else do I need? I need it. NWA? Really? I guess I don't understand. Like, people did not like them, or they were just bad? Like, badass or bad, or I don't understand. Like, they were, Like edgy? Thank you, Rain Dragon. I appreciate it. I maxed out my points. I maxed out the points on that thing. Score rules, right? So if I look at my creator points, I finished all the Nightmare campaign. I did 130 Arbiter missions. I hit 25 on all of these. I'm done. Minotaur hit 15 on it. I'm done. I can't get any more points. Oh, shit and damn? Oh, I see. All right, we got to take in, let's see. Let's just, I'm going to brute force this rather than do the heal block route. Yeah. Oh, that was brute force. Holy moly. All right, we'll do another one of those. We're blasting through this. Server maintenance. In 3 hours? Okay. Maybe I won't be able to get to your review if they're not going to fix the optimizer before then. I don't think they're going to fix the optimizer if that's happening. Oh, 30 minutes. Yeah, this is what they call a mimic. I think it was actually popularized in AD&D or Dungeons and Dragons. So you think you're gonna get a loot box, but instead you get this mimic. And I'm playing it. All right, I know. I'm playing it on. This is the easy mode for me. I already beat the hard mode, and there's 2 difficulties: normal and hard. And I've pretty much already beat hard, so I'm going and trying to clean up the normal. Oh, let's do this real quick. All right. Let's go to the vendor. All right, well. Might as well buy this stuff. All right. What's up, Virtual Twitch? Yeah, we'll try. I want to get to it. Today would be today's the perfect day for me to do it. Why is there lag? Just restarted my game, you fuck. Ah, there's an update to the optimizer. Oh, come on. I just got an update to the Hades optimizer, and what if it screws over all of the... I know, I see it. When did it come out? Oh, well, this is good. I have not seen anything recently, if that's what you're saying. Why is this being dumb? Artifacts. I need to sell some of these artifacts off. Oh my god. Why am I getting massive lag on my mouse? Come on. Nothing. I just restarted my computer. Came out 4-1. Is it an April Fool's thing? I'm not I yeah. I have little to no interest in like that kind of stuff for some reason. I just find like so here in Raid Shadow Legends, for April Fools, they gave everybody this King Chicken avatar. There was a promo code that had a good 5-star chicken, which is fine, but it also had some trolley items like 1 energy and 1 mystery shard. And then they have like the two stupidest events, which, like right here, Mystery Shaman Rush, which nobody ever does, but they have double drops on These are worthless. These are like basic orbs. They double the chances. And then if you open 1,000 of them, they give you something that's actually worth about $5, which legendary skill tome. And then they made this absolutely dumb event for Spider Tournament using uncommon champions. Oh my God. Who's going to do that? Who's going to do that? I've got Arminger. I'm not spending energy to do that. It's kind of funny, though. Let's see. I need to start clearing this stuff out. Got to get through this stuff. They're fools. They're April Fools, but it's like trolley stuff. Like specifically, opening up 1,000 mystery shards takes a long time if you're not on the PC client. PC client, you can actually check this out. So for those of you that are wanting to do the mystery summon rush thing, which is just a pain in the ass, on the PC client you can hit 10x summon, and then rather watching the whole animation, you can hit escape, and it does it for you, and you bypass all the animations, so you can do it very quickly. I can kind of cycle through it. Well, I don't want to do that. I can go boom, escape, and then I can go back in it and do it again. It sidesteps the animation by hitting the escape button. Otherwise, it's a pain in the ass. Like I don't even know how long that'd take. What's up, Jucudicator? Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it. I actually I've hit a threshold where I have almost too much food. Like food is no longer a struggle for me. I also think it's because I don't, but it took like this long to get to that place where I finally have enough food. I don't have to think about food anymore. Yeah, food is not a thing. Uh-oh, what's going on? It's a book. It's a legendary book. That's worth like $5. And then if you do the uncommon event, you're gonna get a prism shard. That's worth like $10. All right, storage is full. All right, what do we got? Yeah, the food. I don't think that I just saying that at some point I don't know when it was, but I got to a place where I have like enough food. Like I don't think I'm going to have any problems with food for a month. So, like, let me show you. Like, just like, okay, so this is, look at how many fives I have ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's not even my chickens. Those are just fully developed food 5 stars. Plus all the chickens. At some point, you just get way too much of this stuff. Yeah, Ritual Twitch. I have 253-star chickens, 224-star chickens, 65-star chickens, 4 feasts, and about 55-star farters. Still doing it. Yeah, exactly. I don't know when it just happened. It just started happening to me like a month or two, and I imagine it's just going to keep going from here on out. I don't need. I think it's a combination of a couple things. The first one is that I can actually farm food inside of most dungeons now. I have like solo champions or 2-man teams, and I can create food by doing that, right? Secondly, there just comes to a place in a time where, as far as PvE content goes, you just have all the necessary champions, and then the focus becomes PvP, which I'm not really into, right? Well, I don't really need anything, and I'll give you. And I know this is going to sound very rich, what I'm going to say right here and now, and you're going to be like, "Fuck you, boomer." So I pulled. Yeah, you guys are going to be pissed. I pulled Palace, Glorious Palace. This is a 5-star on Hell Hades, probably one of the better legendaries in the game. Never used her. Never used her. Never used my. I don't even know if I've ever used my Predator. Maybe like I tried using my Predator the other day. At just some point you get to a place where it's like, oh man, I got enough stuff. Yeah, she's gonna be great. Okay, so you know exactly what I'm talking about, Ritual Twitch. At just some point, these now, like, a character just doesn't change anything. And I think part of that also has to do with I just unlocked Marius, right? And Marius is the Professor X, let's say, or of Raid Shadow Legends, where he's like an insanely hard process to get that took me a year. Finally get him unlocked. He's busted, broken. I've just been using him for like everything. Yeah, I use Marius for everything. Since I've unlocked Marius, I've just been focusing on Marius, and he does everything. And I don't really. And then I also got Theodosia. I got Theodosia and Marius like within like a month of each other. I use those two for almost everything. Between Theodosia, Marius, and let's say the turtles, everything's solved. Yeah, I know. Everything's solved. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay. Yeah. Yep. Marius is just so like it's like I get a new champ. So what I'm trying to say is that I just don't need to build up champions that much anymore. And food starts to stack. And I used to see like Nubs and Boozer talk about how like, who needs any more fucking chickens? I don't say it like that, but they're like, we don't need chickens. They always complain about chickens being the rewards. And I never was like, dude, I need those chickens. Now I was like, oh, I get it. At some point you just cap and you just get so many and you don't need them anymore. So if you're struggling with chickens, what I'm trying to say is eventually you'll hit a place where it'll be more manageable. Someday, hopefully. Yeah, like on my. So I just did that event, the Clash of Creators things. And so there was a budget where we could spend some money on in-game items to advance it. The best money I spent was on chickens. I'm done with the tournament. 8 days into a 2-week tournament, I've capped all my rewards, maxed them out, and mostly had to do with chickens. Age-old account for fun. Narma plus Palace 2-day Nightmare Clan Boss. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so you know exactly. Yeah. So I had an 8-day-old account, and I I 20 normal 25 every dungeon, and finished campaign. And my alliance that I was in, I don't know, man. I was getting 50 million on all the clan bosses I could do. We couldn't unlock the next one. I couldn't even advance in the clan bosses, see where it is. But anyways, you're so cool, mobile gamer. How did you get so awesome? I want to be just like you, mobile gamer. Oh man, I'm getting this really awful like lag. Oh, what do I want to do? Curse City reset. All right, we're gonna make a beeline for this over here. I think you can. Go for it. I think you can. I don't have a problem with you linking an image that's not pornography. Kind of like mixing this up a little bit. It's kind of fun. Use some characters that that guy's kind of annoying. Let's just use you. You're choking up by checking what's the new promo code? All right, the new promo code is right here. Mid-game joke. I gotta fix this mouse thing. It's gonna drive me insane. Oh, I know what to do with these. What do I want to do? Not you. Not you. Well, the thing about having all these chickens though, might push me to get through the back end of Curse City. Right? Do I want to see if this is still... What is causing this to be a laggy bitch? Why do you level one? Why do you level the I don't understand. Why do you level the B1 stars? I don't understand. Oh, let's do Hilvy. Game of Thrones meme. Do you level up the 1 stars to feed them into 2 stars? Generally, yeah. It depends. I mean, I feel like food becomes less of a priority later. Wow, it must have been a long time since I came through here. Holy moly, I gotta fix this. This is gonna drive me absolutely insane. Ezio lead, Pelops, Tagor, Narma, and all right. So you're using you're getting it. You're taking it's Pelops. Yeah, yeah. Bracken. Wow. Yeah, I just have no way of testing my account on Nightmare. All right, this is a pain in the ass. I hate these. I hate Faye. You need a lot of food when you start playing the game. All I'm trying to say is at some point... Oh, that sucked. Actually, that's a problem. At some point, food becomes less of an issue. What the hell just happened there? Oh, it's the lag. All right, I gotta fix this. That's pretty impressive. I hate Faye. It's still lagging. What is going on? I just restarted my computer. I have nothing running. Eh. Cool. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of food. In fact, on that account that was ATNs that I just was playing, the money that I spent on food was the best money spent. But it helped me the most. Getting characters to 60 quickly and having a full team of 60. So I had a full team of 60 with masteries, and I think I even got the books done. But all the masteries done, all the celeries, the accessories, banners, all of that, all of the ascension, yeah. And I was able to 25 all the dungeons. Normal 25 every single dungeon. And it was mostly because of chickens, buying chickens. But you absolutely do not need to buy chickens. If you're patient, you just don't need to. You can just wait. Like, if you're free to play or low spend, chickens are kind of a waste of money in the whole scope of things, because you're going to get them over time at no cost. You're just speeding it up drastically. In fact, I think the best deal in the game is still the $10 pack, and then maybe spending $20 on the energy packs for the 2-week calendar. But other than that, the return to money spent goes down pretty drastically after that. Yeah, Pelops is crazy. Pelops is actually busted on a brand new account. Absolutely busted. I do like the Forge Pass. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so that's the other thing too. Swift Parry was reworked, right? Is that a new Forge Pass that they've never offered before? I never remember them selling a Swift Parry Forge Pass. Are there any Swift Parry accessories going to be found in there at the end? Is that the only way of getting Swift Parry accessories? It's Instinct. Never mind. What's up? Instinct. Never mind. It's Instinct. I thought it was Swift Parry for some reason. Okay. I will do this. All right. Okay, but he's gonna sleep. Okay. Okay. It's Instinct. There's nothing wrong with Instinct. I don't know if I want to buy. I think a new player account, this is an excellent deal. I'm not finding that I do like Instinct more than a lot of sets. I think this is a good deal for new players. Like, I always bought these, but now I don't think I need to. It's a lot of yeah, if you're under 3 months, I think this is a good deal. I just don't use this set as much anymore. I don't know if there's any in-game players that agree with me on this. I'm finding that the value on this has gone down a little bit the more that I've played. It was like an insanely good value at the beginning. Yeah. Could always use those. Always can use those. Actually, those are pretty helpful too. All right, I bought it. It's a 4-piece set with 20% ignore defense, which is pretty good. It's speed plus ignore defense. Now, ignore defense does ramp up in what? Savage, Lethal, and Merciless. Ezio, sure, absolutely, absolutely. But initially, when you start playing the game, it's better to focus on stats over sets, or sets that provide stats that complement the stats that are in them. I mean, there's a lot of exceptions, but sometimes you can make things worse forcing a set if you don't have the right stats underneath it. Sometimes. All right. While we're waiting for this to reset, I need to drop my defense down a little bit. Okay. Just have a run at arena. Back arrow. And on a new account, just the amount of 5 and 6 star gear, even without the set bonuses that you're going to get through the Forge Pass, can make it worth it. I think the Forge Pass just launched my account quite a bit forward. The first time I was playing the game, like most of the good gear I had came from the Forge Passes when I first started. Yeah, if you're free to play, yeah, it's not an option, but yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty big. I think for value, for $20, it's worth it. Like even I'm looking at just the amount of crafting materials and how much silver that's going to net me when it comes time to craft. I'm going to be able to craft more stuff. I have enough crafting materials from Faction Wars that I run in and I play arena constantly. I can't keep up with I can't keep up with this. I don't feel like I ever have enough Magisteel. Is it because I'm not in platinum, or what's the deal on that? Yeah, I mean, I was just looking at the Magisteel amounts inside of the Forge Pass, and I was like, oh man, if at a minimum that's just a massive amount of silver. All right. All right. We're gonna pivot to Marvel Strike Force until this is back online. Okay. How convenient. Playing 2 games. We're gonna go to Marvel Strike Force. Whenever you forge, it uses Magisteel. You don't have a choice. So it's in the forge. The forge consumes Magisteel. You're going to want to focus on the 5 and 6s whenever possible. It's just the basic currency to forge anything requires like 5 pieces on the 5 and 6 stars. Holy moly, what the hell is this? Master the Journey. Oh, you missed it. Oh, you can't see it on your screen anyways. Oh my god, it was like totally softcore anime video game stuff on my screen. All right, let's go to the website. Yeah, I mean, I max out like all of. I mean, I'm constantly playing arena battles in Gold 5 because I'm really trying to get my haul bonuses done. I mean, I use all the refreshes. I'm doing probably 25 to 30 arena matches a day. I'm not spending gems, but oh, and perception gear out of faction wars is vital. I repeat, vital to account progression. Probably the single most important early mid game gear set is going to be perception. It's going to solve accuracy problems and provide some speed. And in theory, you get an abundance of it by participating in faction wars. For me, it was like the single most important set for the first year. And then from there, you know, it moved to other sets, of course. Also, if we ever get an event dungeon back with Pinpoint, holy shit, Pinpoint's a better version of Perception, right? Go crazy on Pinpoint. Holy shit. Pinpoint and even Chronophage. The Chronophage event dungeon's like game changing also. Oh, I got to keep my headphones off my ear. Remind me, because Charlie's asleep right behind me in the other room. And Kat's on a call for the next hour. So that's my primary obligation right now.
Still gone, can't level a thing. Got 10 new tunes, can't build a team. Gear tear, 21 dreams, but I'm stuck in debt. Game says grind.
Yes. Yeah. I think Pinpoint's better. Pinpoint because you can put it on your accessory slots. Strike the Force to become Marvel. Oof. Yeah, let me know if you guys are able to get back in to raid. I'll play this. I need to finish this stuff here. Better do my raids too.
Chores before you're done. Log in daily, don't fall behind. Games got you on a timer grind. Gold shortage, gear locked tight. Same complaints every night. Subreddit on fire again. See you there at reset, friend. Well harder. That's the game.
2027. Do you remember when they did the Tadano Mac offer for April Fools without his permission in Doge speak? Holy fuck. He quit the game over that. Hey, Beta Ray Bill. Johnny, Ceci, do you want an offer that mocks you in game right now without your permission? You too could be just like Beta Ray Bill. You're in? All right. Thank you, Ritual Twitch. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, what the hell were they thinking? And I think that was when RJ was first on the team, because remember they sent Tadano Mac an apology video directly from RJ, the current bossity boss of Marvel Strike Force, and it was like the first time I'd ever seen him before, because I think Tadano released that video to his alliance, and then it got out to everybody. But they were like, he even did like the full like traditional Japanese, like, I don't understand shit because I'm an ignorant American, but it looked like that RJ was attempting to follow Japanese traditions in the messaging. And then he was like, hey, we'll fly you to LA if you want to come meet our team. We'll come out to you. They were like, don't quit our game. We're so sorry for this offer. We did not mean to insult you. I think if I'm gonna guess, I feel like the first year of Ryan Jacobson running Marvel Strike Force was just putting out fires from the pre-existing team. That's the general feeling I got. Much wow. Yeah, what does that mean? Much wow. It was bad. You're in. Thank you. All right, we'll bang out Marvel Strike Force stuff. Crucible is happening this week, is my understanding. Yes. I've not heard anything otherwise. Much wow. What I want to know is who approved that message? Like, who greenlit that and said, yes, push this out? Or is there even a process for that? Actually, I think I know the answer to that question. Oh, yeah, it was horrific. I mean, I feel like I talk a lot of shit here at Marvel Strike Force, but that one was like, oh, what the fuck? Holy hell. What were you guys? What? Like, I was embarrassed for them. It was that bad. I mean, everybody said something they didn't mean in the past, and at least they did a double down. Yeah, I do think that they backed up on it as quickly as possible. Correct. I agree with you, Rich and Chips. Actually, I do feel that that's something that I feel like I want to be more because I would want it to happen to me. Like if I did something really stupid, I would want the opportunity to make it right. You know what I mean? Or at least try to like back up off of it. And I think that they did that correctly. Something went sideways, and I do think that they backed out of it quickly. That the offer was only up for like an hour, maybe 2 hours. It was not long, and they're like, "What the hell? We're sorry. They apologized publicly. They apologized privately. Yeah, what else are they supposed to do, right? Something went wrong. There was somebody, somebody thought it was funny and pushed it through and didn't get approval and blah blah blah. Yeah, I just for me, okay, so let me give context what I'm trying to say it's specifically for me. Um, I stream many hours a week. I don't know how many hours a week I stream. Not as much as I used to, but I do stream every throughout the week, right? And I say a lot of dumb shit, and my brain thinks dumber shit all the time that I don't say. I know it's hard to imagine that there's dumber shit going on in my brain than what I actually say. Imagine that. Someday, I promise you, I'm going to say something. Like, I know it. I haven't yet, but I feel like I could. Does that make sense? And I just would want to have the opportunity to make it right if possible. Now, I don't know what I would say or if I would ever say it, but I would think that, presented, with the opportunity is like, hey, you fucked up. Yeah, I don't want to go down that route. I didn't mean to, but whatever I got to do, right? I just would like an opportunity for that. Yeah, double down. I'm all about, that situation. I think, and for me, like I've moved past that, you know what I mean? Because I think he's involved with another game right now, and I'm glad that he's potentially getting back into content creation, and I would be a support of him having a second run at doing it, because I felt like he was a net positive to the community and added a lot of value to the community. And I just wish he hadn't have doubled down. Wouldn't have been that hard to say, yeah, I fucked up. Now that I've taken a moment to reflect on what happened, I can see why that didn't go over well. And I'm gonna try to learn from this and let's move on. I clearly, because first of all, I never once thought he was homophobic or anything like that. I think he's misunderstood on some levels, but I don't know, man. I don't think he was listening to anybody. Yeah, I just don't feel like anybody should be permanently pushed out from everything. And that's what I'm trying to get at. KFC had a double down to be missed. What's KFC? And I don't know. I don't know, and and I'm sure I'm a hypocrite on this on so many different levels. I have no idea. Nah, I don't care that much. They use boneless fried chicken breast as the buns. Okay. Was it good? I mean, I don't know. Was it good? Oh, the double down, is that what it was called? I'm not up on the KFC menu. KFCs out here are not, they feel like they're a little bit run down. And when I go in, then there's nobody inside of them. And they're right across the street from Chick-fil-A, which you have to fight to eat at. And so I go to Chick-fil-A.
He's thinking. Never mind.
I feel like I'm doing no damage to him at all. I'll agree with that. Holy hell, what just happened? I went to a McDonald's overseas once, and it had something called a Manhattan bagel burger or a New York burger or something, and it was like a burger on a bagel, and it was the most delicious thing I've ever had at a McDonald's in my entire life. It was like a bagel burger. I don't know, man, or bagel breakfast sandwich. I can't remember. I was like, holy shit, how come we can't get good McDonald's food in the United States? KFC in Japan is a Thanksgiving staple. Yeah, and they also had like spam. Like in Hawaii at McDonald's, they had like spam sides for their breakfast or something. I mean, I don't, and then here, I don't know. Las Vegas, it's awful. It's absolutely awful. I won't go in there anymore. I stopped going in there. There's a line, it's overpriced, and it's not good. And I feel like most places here in the United States do not want you to go inside anymore. They don't want anybody in the lobby. They don't want anybody inside. They don't want you to talk to a person. They don't want to wipe down the tables. They're like, go through our drive-through and use our app, or don't buy from us. And I'm boomer, and I don't want to do that. Back in the day, we didn't have to use ATM machines or wear seatbelts in our cars. Ah! Seatbelts are killing people. I know this. My cousin was in an accident. The car caught on fire, and he couldn't get out of the car because of the fucking seatbelt. I'm not wearing a seatbelt. AI is taking over shit. It's worse than ATM machines. Pretty easy to see what unskilled jobs are. They go to computers first. Yes. I think that's where everything in that world is going. Any kind of repetitious, tedious work is... There's going to be new tools that streamline processes and make the people with the real brains do a lot more work, and the people that were doing the unskilled, and I'm talking white collar stuff and AI specifically. Like the bossity boss smart people keep their jobs, but they'll have to do twice as much work with the tools. And the people that were underlings and just plugging in stuff and kind of doing the repetitious white collar stuff, not good. Data entry, yep, and billing, exactly. I'm not talking about like people that have to make decisions and proofread stuff. I think there's always gonna, those jobs are not, people that are gonna need to make sure everything is right before it gets pushed out to whatever the type of work it is, they're gonna have work. Because you can't just push stuff out if it, and just pray it's right. Well, you can. Well, you can. Oh, well, don't, hey, man. That's not what I'm trying to say. Work from home, yeah, I could do it. I work from home. Maybe. I know, man. I could go to, I do think that some of the stuff I do will be, will change. So it's a whole new world. All right, let's go to Arena. I don't know. My hope, you know, I choose to be optimistic on this. My hope is that the smart people at Scopely can use tools to eliminate some of the more mundane tasks that they do that do not require their brains, but they just have to do it anyways. And if those tools can allow them to do the stuff that they're really good at, rather than the stuff that is just kind of busy work, and those tools will do that, and they can be more efficient with their work, I'm going to be a fan of that. And that is being extremely optimistic, right? A lot of tools. I don't think they are. I don't think anybody's figured out how to implement a lot of the systems that... I feel like everybody is over exaggerated it on many levels on what it can and can't do. I don't even think... I mean, I know, I mean, I can say, well, let's just talk about what's happened already. So firsthand, what has it done in your line of work, if anything at all? Right? I mean, I'm sure a large percentage of you say it hasn't changed shit. it's changed my line of work a little bit. I can do thumbnails better. That's about it. I can do infographics better and thumbnails better. Some research I can do better, a little faster. That's about it. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be something. I mean, it's definitely simplified things for me, specifically with photo editing and Photoshop. So it's drastically streamlined that process. Other than that, I don't know. Well, I mean, it made, and then it also allowed me to do like, and I haven't updated this, but this was all AI right here. This was AI. That's AI. But this is AI stuff. And this is old AI. That's like more than a year old. I haven't even updated it to like better stuff. That's about it. Microsoft is yanking that, right? Isn't Microsoft yanking their AI thing, the AI out of Windows because of that? I heard they are backing away from AI at Microsoft and pulling things out. And then Google came up with a new algorithm that's going to allow for apparently like 6 times less RAM. Is that right? I'm a plant, yeah. They were moving that Copilot crap, yeah. Yeah, the Microsoft, I think, is getting rid of the Copilot. I have no interest in any Microsoft products whatsoever outside of Windows operating system, which I seem to have to have. But anything beyond that is of no value to me. None. All right, what has it done for my workplace is that people are not as overworked as they used to be, and we don't have many burnouts from menial tasks. I think that's the initial implementation of AI in a correct way. I think what everybody's afraid of, reasonably so, is that'll eventually turn into layoffs. Most of the software that I use has to be run on Windows. Yeah. No, there's no Linux options on most of this stuff. Absolutely not. Yeah, I don't think it's there yet, but I think that's the idea eventually, or that's the fear anyways, is that, yeah, none of this software is Linux compatible. Emulators, OBS, no, it's strictly Windows. Maybe if I'm lucky, there's a Mac version. Well, I just need a Emma in here, right? Ooh. You're talking about Alien Resurrection or Aliens Insurrection? What? It was the TV show. Cat watched that. All right, there's the team. Yeah, Cat watched it. I watched part of it. I know there was the AI and then the cyborgs and the humans. There was like 3 different factions of, I don't know what the fuck was going on. Something weird. It looked actually pretty interesting. Are they re-upping that? Is that coming back? All right, I need to do Battle World. Oh, AI is garbage right now. It's such a bullshitter. And actually, I watched a video about that. Essentially, AI is useless if it says, I don't know. And so it's not going to do that. It gives us the most confident, wrong answer possible. Holy shit. It's so weird sometimes. And it says it with such conviction. All right, we're going back to Raid. All right. If Jay's still here, we can talk about. Let's see roster reviews. All right, I still need to finish up what I'm doing, but if I get through it, oh, it looks like it's working again. All right, we'll get it. It says dumb shit. I see what you do with that. I think you're great. Can you just say what you don't need all this like, oh, I think it always says this dumb friendly shit. It's like, oh, come on. Can you just talk to me don't do that. Please don't do that. I don't know. How do I know what it says? Some weirdest stuff. I have maxed out my points. And I believe my partner will also. So I think it's going to come down to community. So any support, thank you if you're helping out. I don't think they set up the tournament right as far as the team points because I maxed it out on day 8. And I don't think it was designed. I don't believe that the team points were designed to be finished. But I maxed them all out. So it's done. And just because I finished on day 8, everybody else will probably be able to finish it on day 14. So then basically the creator part of this event is useless. And it's just what the community does, which is interesting. But we're playing against somebody that has 1 million Twitch followers, right? Well, how does that work? How do I compete against, somebody that's got, I believe, a million Twitch followers? I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's just like, okay. And he's actually smart, knows how to play the game. You got to give him credit for that, too. Actually, everybody that we're playing up against kind of understands the game. I got to give him credit for that. It's just that they set up the tournament, in my opinion, a little bit too easy for the creator part, and everybody's going to max it out. And just because there's no bonus points for me maxing it out on day 8, right? Kill him. Cool. Emberus plus Marius against Mythicals is actually pretty cool, because when they change forms, they usually die. You gotta remember, I got my son. Lick my nuts. Ooh, we lost. Ooh, we lost. Ooh, we lost. Why did we lose? Oh, Neve. Yeah. All right, we'll come back to that. Very nice. Let's see where we're at on. What is this? Demon Kolix event. Ooh, it's coming tomorrow. I don't know what they're doing. I feel like, let's see, Demon Lord. Let's do that. Oh, also, something I've been doing on my Demon Lord is I leave a rare in my team because I don't want to have to swap it out or miss a advanced quest, because they always have that advanced quest is include a rare on a Demon Lord battle. It's like, okay, I just leave one in there always now. Ooh, let's do Hydra. Bang out Hydra real quick. Claim. Or before I do that, let me check sure I got all this stuff done. Finish Hydra class, yeah. Okay. Team setup. Go! Big money, no whammies. Let's go! That'll work. Keep result. Okay. Okay. feel like I need this on Chimera. Well, I haven't maxed out Chimera yet, so maybe not. I haven't updated my Hydra teams in a while. I guess I don't need to. Quests. Advanced. Artifacts from dungeons. Glyphs. Phantom Grove. Huh. Alright, let's do that. Actually, let's do this. Trying to wipe through all this. Dungeons. Let's put this on. That will go through. Let's see if Live Arena's gone up and running. That won't be back on until another hour. Did you see that they're going to change the Live Arena hours to be more open, like 4 hours instead of 2-hour windows? Looks like it's going to be open more often, which I think is good. I think that's good. Crypt. Boom, boom, boom. Classic Arena. Crypt keys. Let's see. Let's go over here. Hit refresh on that. Classic Arena. Nope. All right. What else left do I have to do? Oh, let's finish this. How many more do I have left on that? Mystery Summon Rush. I am 700, 300 left. Oof, I will. I don't look at anything in Gold 5, though. I just kind of do it and I'm done with it. What just happened? Oh, like I got a bunch of stuff and then it just disappeared. All right, how many more left do I have? Mystery Summon Rush, we are at 710. What happened here? Did we fail? Why did I drop an attack? Did something happen on that team? I haven't lost a battle on that in a long time. That's interesting. Oof. There's definitely an elo inside of that. So I don't know how that works, but there definitely is an elo. Why is it keep doing? Oh, that's what that is. Even inside of Classic Arena, I feel like if you go crazy and upgrade your artifacts and like start ascending them and stuff like that, then suddenly the characters change when your power level goes up. I could be imagining it, but it felt that way. What is this? Okay. Ooh, look at that. Need a books, as many books as I can get. You know what that silly things and settings is for? I don't know. Is it working? Yeah, that's how usually you're able to turn on the April Fools. Like if they do big heads or whatever, you could turn it on and off. Is that what it is? Oh, oh. Well, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Weekly challenges. Okay. What am I looking for? We want to finish this. We've got 170 more to go. All right. Well, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. I lost count. I don't know. I know that was one of my favorite things that they've done for me. That was the coolest thing they've done. That is not Boomer Halloween lookalike. The coolest not Boomer Halloween lookalike. What the hell? Oh, right here. How many more do we have of this? 7 more? Okay. I'm gonna have to do one more round of. There we go. Finished it. Woohoo! All right. I'll leave that alone. Well, since I'm thinking about it, let me roll up some of these here. All right, I should have a ton of stuff to do later for that. Okay, I think let me see if let's do this. Kind of want to roll through all these and then website. Check your roster on the website after turning silly mode on. What do they have, that their tongue sticking out thing from last year? The hand drawn looking ones. Yeah, that's cool. I like those. I like that. All right, Jay, I'm almost done with all of the manual gameplay stuff that I'm going to want to do here. And then as soon as that's done, then I can... I think it's fun. I love that Marius can just blow through petrification like that. It's wild to me. I might not win this one. Yeah. Okay. I feel like that's pretty good progress on that for today. I kind of want to just go through all of these because otherwise I won't remember. Oh, I shouldn't have gone into this. This is a loss right here. All right, I'm gonna have to play this manually. Oh, we won. I think so. We still have till the reset. Okay. Wow. Wow, right? Yeah. So Charlie slept through the entire hour that I was going to have to like attend to him. And yeah, I didn't I mean I had my headphones. For an hour I moved my headphone back. Ooh. Ooh. How do I beat this team? Let's try. Oh, that's how you beat that team. Hmm. That's lame. All right. Devo just took my chain. Oh my god. Friday reference there. All right, let's try this one more time without. Sure. Try it like that. Nice. Oh, that sucks. I can't beat that team. All right. Well, that's a thing. Crypt keys, and that's it. All right. So I'll do that on my tablet. All right. Let's load up my tablet. Oh, wait. Before I do that, let's see that if this is working or not. Yeah, it looks like it is working. All right, Jay, if you're here, we're going to do it. Hmm. All right, that looks good. All right, so are you here, Jay? Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm logging out of mine and log in on my tablet and pull up Discord. Okay, thank you. I gotta take out some of these accounts. Is there a way of setting a background on BlueStacks? All right, we're going in, Jay. What is going on? Oh my God. Good. All right, Mr. Nice Guy, 1183. Been playing the game for 73 days. I'm going to be very forthcoming with you. There may not be a lot, but we'll do it anyways. There may not be a lot that we can talk about. But we'll take a look and see if you're going in the right direction. Excellent. 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 Yeah, you're going to hit a wall here in Gold 1. See if there's something there.
Before we begin, please open your books to these nuts, verses 6 through 9, as we reflect upon the world today. Oh, Annabelle, radiant as the dawn, your face a shining star in the
Looks good. See if your turn order's right. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to have to spam refresh to get any further, probably. Okay. There's some opportunity there, right? Don't want to ignore those. What am I looking for? Mr. Night Sky Quick Battle, very nice. Nightmare, okay. It's a good team comp. I know this is gonna sound but you got lucky. You got lucky. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh boy. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so you're attempting to do Nightmare. Your count is under geared for accuracy right now, unfortunately. Where your account is right now, you should have 200 accuracy minimum on all your champions. And if you're doing, let's see where you are in the dungeons. No, you should be at 20s on all of these. Dragon? Yeah, Dragon 20. You can probably go to 25. That's fine. If you want to go above 20 and you want to go to 25, you're going to need 225 accuracy at 25. So all of your characters right now in your roster should have at least between 200 and 225 accuracy. Right now, I think for characters that place negative effects. We're not talking about Tagor. We're not talking about Tholen. We're talking about Ugo, Ezio, Tuhanarek. So this guy needs to be at... Yeah, for him to work, he needs to be about 200 to 225. He's just not going to work correctly. Yeah, these numbers are too low. Yeah, this is where you're going to get him right here. This is it right here. This is what's going to save you, these 31 and this 1. Save that for CVC, but this is top priority right here. Perception. Well, these don't suck either, but you know what I mean. This is going to be your main salvation to this problem that I'm telling you about. I mean, you can do that. Are you stuck in Doom Tower? What's going on with your Doom Tower? You can't be stuck here, are you?
When you face a mini boss for the
This is kind of important. Yeah, okay. This is kind of important. This just opened up also. And this is important also. Toggle over to normal. And do the normal ones. All right. Also. Okay, hold on. All right. Really, really try not to take anything to 16. Take everything to 12. Everything to 12. Then, the ones that you should consider taking to 16 are going to be in this row only. Not this. Never this. That one's fine, but not this. This didn't do anything for you. This is a complete waste of silver, really. Yeah, this is Oh, very good. Very, very good. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, if you want to finish clan boss, you're gonna want to change these two to War Master. Yeah, these guys will do so much damage if they have War Master. It's gonna cost you. You get to do one for free, but if you want to finish clan boss, you're gonna have to. This is Tagore. Yeah, all of them have to be War Master. All five of your clan boss teams need to be War Master. Whatever you're going to take into clan boss, they have to be War Master. Yeah, it's just not really not even up for discussion, actually. You have the right team comp to get it done. But yeah, yeah, you want this. Yeah, yeah. This is gonna be the Ugo one. Gotta have War Master. They're gonna go from doing 0 damage to millions of damage over the course of the battle. That might be an extra 5 to 10 million damage. Maybe. Maybe, yeah. Yeah. You gotta do War Master on these guys. And then also you have to have enough accuracy for the fight, which is gonna be this. You gotta have enough accuracy to fight. So you're gonna need 200 accuracy minimum. Um I want to remod 5 of your characters. Is that okay with you? And then how many total characters do you use on a daily basis? I don't want to destroy your gear, but I don't feel like you have like a fuck ton of characters here. Where if I redo your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you only have 5. You only have 560s. I want to redo those. Okay, I'm gonna re-gear them. If that's okay with you. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo this stuff. I'm gonna change your masteries on Tagore too. All right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you just have to. Oh my God, it's 150 gems. You got to do it though. I'm so sorry. You have to do it. Um. Yeah, you have to. I'm sorry, you just have to. It's going to cost 300 gems to do this. Okay. Okay. All right. Who's the most important champion in your character? Tholen in your account? Who's the most important champion? Like, who should I start with is the question. Yeah, it's massive amount of damage not having War Master. It's absolutely huge. Who's the most important champion on your account? Who do you want me to gear first? Tholen? That seems right. We're gonna. I want to see if I can get him up to 170 speed. Is going to be the target. All right, so we're giving him 50% more damage than you had before. And he's 47 faster, 47 speed faster. This is monstrously different. 50% more damage and going from 125 speed to 170 speed, that's going to be monstrous. It's going to be absolutely monstrous. Okay. We're going to take every piece of gear on him to 12. Any playable character at where you're at right now, everything needs to be at 12. There are times to go to 16, but for now, 12, holy moly, but right now, oh my God, it's skipping around. 12 is the what we're shooting for today. 12 costs like, let's say 500,000. It's not cheap, but going to 16 is a commitment. See, 242,000. Okay. I don't have the patience, right? Like this right here, don't do that. Okay, if you're going to take something to 16, it should only be here, 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 or here if this is crit damage. If this is crit damage, this can go to 16. If this is accuracy and you need the accuracy, that can go to 16. This probably could go to 16. This probably could go to 16. Speed, absolutely. But not this, not this, not this. Never, I mean, for now, not here, not here, not here, and not here. Don't take those to 16. All right. Accuracy, maybe. I mean, not accuracy. Crit damage here to 16, maybe, but not attack. Accuracy here to 16, maybe, but not attack. Got it? Yeah, it's a waste of silver. At the amount of silver you have right now and where you're at the game, 16 is a commitment, 12 is mandatory, 16 is a commitment, and there's only certain places. You probably will. I don't even always take these to 12 on my account unless I have like extra silver and I have to do an event. I mean, it just doesn't do anything compared to right here, 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 maybe here, maybe here. Okay. All right, 50% more damage, right? A lot more damage. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do Tuhanarek next. All right. She needs to have. We're going to target her for 200 accuracy, I guess, is what we're doing today. And just let's see what her, how it looks when I do that. She doesn't need to do damage, but we're boosting up her effective HP by 30%. We're boosting her accuracy through the roof, and we're making 122 speed faster. Oh boy. Dude, what did she have before? We're making her 256. Are you using Ugo in Arena? Who's your Arena team? Ezio, Tholen, Ugo, and Tuhanarek, is that right? Who was your the last one? I may want to do yeah, no. Who was your fourth in Arena? Was it Ugo or it was Tuhanarek was your fourth? I may want to do Ugo first. I don't think you want Tagore in Arena. All right, let's go back. I want to make sure your Ugo goes first. Let's do your Ugo before we do anybody else. Yeah, we want Ugo to be crazy fast. Yeah, no accuracy. Ugo's not going to be Ugo without accuracy. Okay. Oh, before I move on from Tholen.
Before we begin, please open your books to these nuts, verses 6 through 9, as we reflect upon the world today. Oh, Annabelle, radiant as the dawn, your face a shining star in the firmament, yet brighter still the gentle curve you bear, a grace upon your breast, soft as morning light.
Yeah, that's the correct book.
Blessed are the robes that
Holy
touch
moly.
your frame, for they rest
Holy hell.
loveliness divine. Your chest a tender crest of noble shape, like hills of heaven rising in
We're going to want to put that on Tagore. Do you have Turn Meter on your team? I'm sorry, I'm looking at this. Do you have Turn Meter on your team? No, let's just do that. Oh man, wait a minute. You have
strength dwells in your softest lines, a feminine grace serene and bright. Your breast a symbol of gentleness and warmth, comforts the hearts of all who behold you. Nature
No, you're fine. You're fine.
crafting you.
No, you're good. You're good. You have actually some stuff here. Also, I'm not going to do all, you got to do the glyphs. I just don't have enough patience right now to do all the glyphs for you. But you got to go and do glyphs. You know, you got to come in here and it's just going to take forever, right? You got to go like this and do all of these glyphs. Just use them. What are you saving them for? You know what I mean? You know about, got to do all the glyphs. You can see that you have no glyphs, no glyph, because there's a little icon will show up here. Well, I'm going to do one of them so you will remember to do it later. I just don't have enough patience to do it right now because it's a little bit like, right? Oh my God, you have, what the, okay, so only do the speed boots. All right, we're going to leave that alone. All right. Yeah. No, that's not good, but we'll leave it alone. I'm just going to do some of these so that you can see that they're done. He doesn't need resistance. We'll go like that. It's just going to take too long to do all of it. But as far as ascending, you have 3,200. Just do this bottom row. I mean, you got all attack there. I wouldn't go crazy on flat attack, but there we are. All right. Tholen is done as far as I'm concerned. To finish Tholen, you're going to have to go and do glyphs on everything. Let's go to Ugo. Ugo, we got to take everything to 12. So, I mean, I'll take this up one more. Here we go. That's garbage. That's trash. Okay. So you're going to have to glyph them. That's fine. Ooh, you got lucky on that one. All right, you got some books. Ooh, you got to finish him. Nope, you got to save that. All right. All right, so I think that's good. I'm happy with Ugo. And your Ugo needs to be fastest on your team. 241. I got to write that down. Yeah. Don't worry about the Lego books. You're never going to have enough. It's kind of how it works. Okay. I guess we're going to do Ezio next. I'm trying to look to see where you got your books. Tagore. Yeah, I would. You definitely want to put that last book. You want to finish that last book on Tholen. So I can see that you put a book into Ezio. You put 2 books into Ezio. Yeah, don't do that. Finish this last one on Tholen. 1,000%. Yeah, Lego books are always going to be a problem. In fact, I'm going to say that the next champion you should 6-star is Deacon. Does that make sense? This is the next champion to 6-star. He's the best character here in your roster that is not a legendary. Easily the best epic that you have. So the next one is start working on Deacon. What do I want to do next? Let's do Ezio. Oh, before we do Ezio, let's look at this. Scroll scene. How is he going to get the perfect veil? I get it. Just for 2 turns, though. 2 turns only. Yeah, it's fine. But you're going to need a. You know, if you want to get the most use out of Ezio, Erector Drath is the character that's going to do that for you. Hmm. And let's see. I think we want Ezio about. Where did Dolan come in? 204. No, Dolan is at 156. Let's see. Let's put him at 160. At least you've got Chronophage. Big fan of Chronophage on early accounts. I like game accounts, maybe not as much. It's still useful, but, you know, Pinpoint's clearly better, but Chronophage is pretty good on new accounts. Yeah, hopefully they bring out an event dungeon soon, and I'm praying for Pinpoint myself. Okay. You see what I did there? How I took that to 4? Because it was crit damage percent. Percentage is going to be way better. Okay. So we got through 3 of them. Let's do Terhanarek. She was like 200 before. She doesn't need to do damage. Oh my god, this mount. Holy moly. I also don't think Brimstone is, well, it's fine. Let's take these up to 12. Ooh, 17. That looks good. Oh, well, it's fine. I kind of deviate a little bit sometimes anyway, so. She doesn't really need crit damage, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. All right. Let's look at this. No, 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 no. Hmm. All right. Tagore is next. No, 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 no. No. Good. All right. So this guy. Live refresh. Now you're gonna have to go and tweak the rest of your characters, but I don't think it matters. Configure stats. We're gonna do that to be the top priority, and then yeah, we want him to do some other stuff for sure. Okay. Wow, very fast. Okay. Woof. Hell's Hades. Look at this. This is a 6-star boot that was randomly sitting in your account. Oh my goodness. A random 6-star boot in your account. Speed boot. Well, that was an L. But oh well. We're just going fishing with this right here. He doesn't need accuracy, but we're just going fishing with these ascensions in the middle row. Crit rate, he doesn't need crit rate. All right. Hmm. We're taking everything to 9 on your relics. She'll need that accuracy anyways. Yeah, she'll need that accuracy. That's good. Let's try arena real quick, and we're gonna kind of set this up a little differently than the way you were doing it before. No, I don't want Tagore. Okay. We might lose here, but that's okay. Yeah, you're too slow. Oh, wait a minute. All right, okay, let's do this. That was a screw up on my part. Let's see here. I wonder if this will play out differently like that. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's try, these are faster. You're going to lose to the fast teams. There we go. Wow, that's awful. Wow. All right. Just see if you have any opportunity to go up here. Okay. I think this is better. I don't think you can beat these speed ones. Strangely enough, I think you can beat this bottom one. Well, maybe not. Lazarius? We'll see. No, we're going to lose. Okay. These speed leads are really going to be awful for you. Let's do this. What was the best score you've, well, right there, right? 136. What's the best score that you have on Nightmare? What's the best score you get on Nightmare? Trying to get at least 20 million to 2-key it, right? Okay, let's see if we can get, if we get 20 million, then it's a 2-key, right? So when you watch when Tagore and Ugo attack, we'll look at the red, the secondary red number when they attack. Right there. See that 79,000? That's from War Master. Does that make sense? That 79,000 that Ugo just did right there was from War Master. That's how important War Master is. Maestro with the big head. They figured it out. Yeah, that's those 79,000s coming in are War Master. Well, let's see if we can do above that. I don't know. I think we're going to do more than 15 million. Be right back. Yeah, 5-star chicken. Yeah. So silly. Do you want me to pull him out of there for pocket or what? Yeah, you guys, like, I don't know. You know the whole game's about it. So I redid this guy's account, and he was doing 15. He was doing 18 million on this, and then he retuned it and got to 15, and so I'm hoping I can take him to. Well, it's Nightmare, so if he wants to double tap it, he's 20. Yeah, I think.
Okay, for now. Well, let's see.
Yeah, because it gets ramps up at 20, right?
Yeah.
It's hanging in there.
Oh. Thanks, Soapy Jim. My grandma. I have it. Cool.
Like that. Comic book. Doing all right. Yeah, he's gonna die at some point. I mean, this is where he's gonna fall apart. Got a lot of stuff going on here.
Have you all opened all your mystery shards?
Yeah.
I was trying to. It takes forever. I don't know what to do with them all. Get your 1 energy from the promo code. That's so fun.
600 of them? Yeah, I just banged down my 1,000.
I have 2,500. I'm trying to work through them, and it takes forever.
Do you hit escape?
Yeah, I'm in there in my computer going. Boop, 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 boop.
Apparently, Back does it on Android also.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would I plan on typing.
Yeah.
We get points for your.
I don't think so.
Was that mid-game joke?
There it is right there.
So funny. I think you might get it.
Yeah, we're trying to get to 21 million.
I think it's 21.6.
It's 39 point something, so he needs 20 million to 2 tap. 2 key 8. Yeah.
You sure? Oh yeah.
He used to
Okay.
get to 20 million. I would start with Deacon, and then that Argonite legendary next. You got the gold. Well, it's like Kelops, but it's not Kelops. You're done.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're done right
oh
here.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Alright, well,
yeah.
Here's
So
your
here's the thing. Here's the thing. This will get better, right? This will get better if you do all of the glyphs, and then selectively take, maybe not the, let's say, like, this speed boot right here is 6. Like, this would be worth taking to 16, right? That would be one to consider taking to 16 because it's a 5. It's a 6-star boot. Mid-game joke, yeah. Yeah, I would say this guy, no brainer right here. And Deacon. I mean, I could run it through the filter real quick. Here, why don't I run through the filter? Just to see if there's anything that I forgot. Let's see, we gotta go. I don't see it. Boot? I forgot to load up my iPad. Dark Elf? Let's see. Let me all right, so I'm gonna load in your roster here to their tier list. And then I'm gonna sort. I mean, I'll get rid of show your champs, and then it'll. Yeah, it's exact. Kedem. Well, Deacon's the no-brainer. I'll just give you this list. You could look into Kedem too. I think a Kedem's all right. Kedem. I haven't used him. I'm mostly curious to see. This is not my account. Yeah, but I think that you're on your way with these guys right here to get to 20 million. It's just going to take some tweaking. Like, I feel like, let's do this real quick. I think starting with boots, filtering for speed, primary stat, speed, and then sorting for 6 stars. And then equipped. It looks like you have 2 of them. Like this right here. I don't want to ruin all of your silver, but that's where I would be considering going to 16 is on something like that. And most certainly enchant this. I mean, I didn't do any of the enchantments on any of that stuff. Or glyphs, rather. Glyphs, socket and artifacts or accessories. Glyphs go into artifacts. Yeah, glyphs go into artifacts and accessories, yeah. In the enchantment area. Yeah, I do think your account's good. It's just I think it's good if you continue to use the Hell's Hades artifact optimizer. There's a learning curve to it. Another thing too is you just kind of have to do this stuff over here because it's so good. Like, this is just a complete missed opportunity. You know, like, there's so much resources in this. Curse City, Doom Tower. You just gotta push on it. You may be able to do. There's hard and normal, and so you got to be mindful of which one you're in. I start on hard, and then when I get stuck, I drop down to normal. I'm guessing you may not be able to get that far on hard. Leveling faster, Arbiter missions. Arbiter missions will help you the most. See there, and then from there, you know, you can just run up. You just hit start. It auto climbs. There's a lot. You're gonna get a lot of stuff in that. I do want to make a video. I wish I would have recorded when I was doing all that stuff. I did it so fast. There's something else to do. Oh, Arbiter missions. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Oh, get ready for this. You know how this works down here, right? You got to push Arbiter, but you know how this works down here. Fuse Justicar. Are you familiar with that? Yeah, Arbiter missions, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the way to level faster is by playing more, spending gems on energy. All right, but you gotta fuse it when it's open. It's not gonna let you do it in advance. Yeah. Let's see here. Jessica. All right, I'm happy that I was able to move this forward for you. Yeah, I would be mindful of this stuff down here. Gold keys, silver keys, Curse City keys. There's a lot of bonus stuff in there. You got to do this every day also. This is where you're going to get perception gear. Perception, perception, perception. Go as hard as you can on perception in the forge when the next CVC comes around. This is going to push your account to the next level 1000%. It just will. This gear is so important. All right, I wish I would have recorded a video when I was doing that. But I forgot. Yeah, you just got to save the 4 pieces. Let's see if you have any. You just have to set them aside, like her. Well, you got some right there. You got one right there. You just have to, yeah, the War Maiden's one of them. Well, anyways, the list of it's right here. That's where you're gonna get stuck next. It's in the Relic Keep. Well, it looks like you have 3 of the pieces right now. Yeah, it's just kind of a hassle. I mean, you could farm them, but you know, might throw 1,000 energy trying to get one of them when you could have just saved it, right? Yeah, it's just stick to the Arbiter missions. You're gonna have to fuse food to take characters to level 60. You can't depend on chickens alone unless you're just willing to spend a lot of money. That's where 12-3 becomes very important. Yeah, I know, right? But he's got you got lots of space now. Reserve vault. Oh, you got a lot of food here. You're ready to go. Deacon, Aketum, and you know, I'm mostly curious to see how this guy works out for you. Like report back and let me know. Oh, also, I fucked up your gear on everybody else. Sorry, my guy. Have fun with that. You don't have a lot, but your five main characters are good to go. Yeah, you're stacked on chronophage, man. It's really nice that you farmed that. You're stacked on chronophage. You did good by going hard on that. That is helping your account so much on the speed category that like an account started today wouldn't have access to chronophage. Yeah. Boomer, I refreshed your account. Have fun. Woof. Yeah, I trust you. I do. Yeah, but you do, Mr. Nice Guy. You saw what I was doing, right? You know why I was doing it too. I was like, "Fuck your other characters. I don't care. I don't care about your broke ass stock the broken. I don't care. I don't care about his broke ass." Yeah, no, but your account is not that. You know, there's only so many characters here. It's not like I'm screwing up. Like you have to re-gear 72 characters. I mean, it's just like if you're just trying to get through faction wars, you probably don't even have to go into Hell Hades. You can just throw shit on them really quick. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get out of your account. And my suggestion is run, don't walk. Start doing your Doom Tower. You can put it on auto and walk away, and it'll just run. And there's no penalty if you back out. It just doesn't matter. And you just let it sit there for like 20 minutes or whatever, and it'll get through it, I'm sure. Yeah, you just got to do it. There's so much good stuff in there. Same thing with Curse City. Again, there's two difficulties, hard and normal. I mean, you probably won't get far in hard, but I would make an attempt at hard and then drop to normal when it starts to not work. Well, how long have you been playing the game? There's not a lot I can do until you play the game for a couple months. Like this, like right where his account was like the perfect time for me to come in and say, okay. And I feel like you've also, Jay, you kind of got distracted from doing the Arbiter missions. You got to focus on the Arbiter missions. Yeah, Jay, just focus on the Arbiter missions. That's where you're going to get probably the most value. You just have to chip away at it a little bit every day. And some of the stuff like Arena is just a pain in the ass and logging in every 15 minutes. Like the first thing you do when you log in is do an Arena refresh and attack as many as possible that look easy. Now that I've tweaked your account, you should be able to hit more. You should be better off now. So, and then always go for the low-hanging fruit. And then right before you log out, do the same thing. Just kind of have to be deliberate about Arena. It's not going to happen on its own. But I could tell that you have a good concept of like where to of your haul. You've done your masteries. You weren't making like the mistakes that most people are making, so that's good. All right. Do I want to play Marvel Strike Force?
Oh, sisters and brothers, lift your
You know what?
voices high, for we praise Lady Annabelle, whose beauty warms the coldest night. Before we begin, please open your books to these nuts, verses 6 through 9, as we reflect upon the world today. Oh, Annabelle,
Let's make a quick video for
Grace upon your breast, soft as morning light. Blessed are the robes that touch your frame, for they rest upon a loveliness divine. Your chest a tender crest of noble shade, like hills of heaven rising in repose. O fair Annabelle, the valley of your form is woven with elegance, a peace where every poet bows in awe, and every painter longs to lay his brush. Oh, fair Annabelle, the valley of your form is woven with elegance, a place where every poet bows in awe, and every painter longs to lay his brush. Annabella gloriosa,
all right.
grace upon grace rest upon thee. Annabella Formosa, your bosom shines with gentle majesty. A quiet strength dwells in your softest lines, a feminine grace serene and bright. Your breast a symbol of gentleness and warmth, comforts the hearts of all who behold.
Going above gold 1 into gold 2 is going to be a measure of being sweaty and just logging in, banging out a couple free attacks, doing whatever you need to do in game before you log out, hitting it up again, trying to hit it up every 15 minutes. It's more about the low-lying fruits. I feel like I did tweak it enough where you should be able to attack more teams. So maybe you know, if you see some non-speed lead teams, maybe give it a shot and see. Let's see here. Hmm. Let's try it. Spider's Den. I don't know if I can do this. I don't even know if this guy can do this. Harbinger, yeah. I just have random shit in there. All right. I'm not upgrading shit for it. I could put gear on those other nerds. I don't even know if I want to do that. These are all 5 foods. I mean, is it worth putting gear on them just to fuck with it? Just to see? I mean, I don't even know. Ugh.
Hast thou tasted the feast of Sugandhi? Suck on these nuts! Dost thou drink the brew kombucha? Kombucha mouth on these nuts. Bubbles of joy around.
Yeah, I know, right? But who? I feel like it's such a garbage event. Not worth doing, though.
When these nuts strikes the back of your mouth. I was stricken with the malady ligma.
Yeah, I
Do we enjoy the pudding of joy? Putting these nuts in your mouth. For humor is salvation. Let mirth endure forever.
a nightmare difficulty. All right. All right, let's make a video. All right, we have April Fool's Day going on right now in Raid Shadow Legends, and there's a new promo code, mid-game joke, which is absolutely hilarious. Some of these items right here, like 1 mystery shard and 1 energy, is obviously they're just teasing. However, we've got a 5-star chicken, which can be super helpful. If you're on iOS, you'll have to go to the website to do that. But on PC client and Android, it's pretty simple. Now, do not do this code if you're starting a brand new account. So like if you're using the link in the description, you absolutely do not want to use that code. You want to use the code RAID7 in the first 24 hours to get the legendary Pelops, which is way more important than these items here on the screen behind me. So you're going to get 3 legendaries, 3 epics. Then after you have Pelops, you can locked out from entering another code for 24 hours. Then you can go and use this code right here. Also, by using that code, you can help me participate in a tournament. We've got about a week left on the tournament. $22,000 in prizes. $6,000 will go back to the community. And I'm paired up with Jeff Hoagland, who plays Marvel Snap. My main adversary is going to be Arnold. Screw that guy. And last time we looked, we were in 3rd place, just slightly behind Arnold, who's team 3. We're team 2. And the way that you can help is that you get a community points. So every time that you use that link, let's say you start a new account, best way to do that is on the PC client. The points add up, when you hit 30, 70, 100 Arbiter missions, arena battles up to 250. And then what level? Now I was able to get to level 40 in about 7 days. I did 100 plus Arbiter missions in the first 2 days. I didn't track my arena mission battles, but it didn't take that long. Now, there's a ton of stuff going on in game. Brand new avatar. I'm still a fan of the sheep. I keep the sheep on mine, but a lot of people think that's great. King Chicken, KFC collab coming up next. Then there's this really wonky event right here, Mystery Summon Rush. And the cool thing about this is it's double uncommons and double rares, but this can be a hassle to do. And I want to show a brief trick to save yourself a ton of time. Now, I've already done this. Now, this will work on the PC client by hitting the escape button, or on Android, you hit the back button. The problem is this. If you just, if you just click the button once, you have to watch the entire animation, them show up on the screen. It takes a long time. Well, that process can be tedious, even by hitting the summon 10. And I'm going to show you the fast way to do it right now. I'm going to click the summon X, and then I'm going to hit escape. Done. 10 opened. That saves so much time because you got to do that 100 times to get to the 1,000. And it's worth doing. The reason why it's worth doing is that at the end of the event, there's a legendary. A legendary book is, I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, legendary books are always in extreme demand right there. And that just saves a lot of time. Back button also works on Android. And just like the iOS users have to go to the website because there's no way of putting in promo codes directly on iOS, you also don't have that back button. So iOS, you have to just do it manually, which takes forever. And then it's going to clog up your inventory. The way that I've been managing my inventory to get through this the quickest is I go into champions, and then, I have so many of these 1-stars. I'll just select, now I don't want to select a 1-star. I hit tavern and I hit instant upgrade, and that just deletes a bunch of them pretty quickly to make space in my inventory. Also, I don't know what level this turns on, but you can toggle right here This will go into the main area, and this will go into the reserve. But I know that feature doesn't turn on right away for new accounts. So there's a couple other events. One last event here is going to be this Spider Tournament with Uncommon Champions. And yes, these Prism Shards right here are of value. I mean, if you want to buy them, they're about $10 a piece. For me, I'm unwilling to do this. The only Uncommon Champion that I ever upgraded and is generally considered to be the best Uncommon is going to be Arminger. I couldn't get anywhere with Arminger in there, and I'm unwilling to upgrade other Uncommons. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth upgrading Uncommons just for that event. Now, if they start doing more things like this, where there's tournaments that require Uncommons or having good Uncommons, I know that could possibly be a thing in higher levels of Siege, but I don't have that, and I'm not willing to do that. If that's going to be the case, I just don't want anything to do with Uncommons. It's hard enough to justify rares. There's only 5 rares that I use, right? Kale, Coldheart, Bellower, who's my campaign farmer, Pocket Theory. I just keep him on my my clan boss team. That's another story. And then we got Paingiver. So those are the 5. There's a Doom Tower node that requires 5. And so those are the 5 that I chose. I get good use of Coldheart in not only in Amius, very good, also inside a Grim Forest. But largely, even the rares are hard to justify at this point as being particularly helpful, let alone the uncommons. And as I'm playing the game more and more, a lot of the epics, you know, not all of them, some of them are very good, like Deacon and Geomancer, but a lot of the epics are getting replaced slowly over time when I pull, you know, the better legendaries and then also mythicals. It's just the progression of the game. So if you're considering, what I'm trying to say is, if you're considering trying to upgrade an uncommon, I'm going to say, no, don't do it. Anyways, I hope the tip right there to save yourself time in opening those mystery shards was helpful. If so, leave a like. Also, if you want to start playing a new account in Raid Shadow Legends, click the link down below. 3 legendaries plus 3 epics is the best promo code I've ever had. I've been playing the game for 2 years, and it was I have an 8-day, 9-day-old account, and on that 8-day-old account, I was already finished all the campaign, Fire Knight 25, Spider 25, and it's mostly, and Dragon and Ice Golem, all of them 25. And it's mostly because of how powerful Pelips and Tholan are. There's an amazing combo to start right from the start. All right, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Spider maxing? Let me upload this. I'll be right there, babe. I can't really hear you. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, why would you want to do? Don't be upgrading five uncommons for that. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Hmm. What's up, Skinny Matthew? absolutely do not want to use that code. You want to use the code RAID7 in the first 24 hours to get the legendary Pelops, which is way more important than these items here on the screen behind me. So you're going to get 3 legendaries, 3 epics. Then after you have Pelops, you can locked out from entering another code for 24 hours. Then you can go and use this code right here. Also, by using that code, you can help me participate in a tournament. We've got about a week left on the tournament. $22,000 in prizes. $6,000 will go back to the community. All right. I'm going to call it right here. I will talk to you all later. See you tomorrow. Bye for now. Third place, just slightly behind Arnold, who's team 3. We're team 2.